Hi all, welcome to EduTech AI Prime. Today we are dealing with some important questions based on the subject code GAPHT121 Engineering Physics. So we can move on to the first question. What is the classical free electron theory? It explains electrical conductivity in metals by assuming electrons behave like free particles moving inside the metal without mutual interactions. Define Fermi energy. The Fermi energy is the highest occupied energy level of electrons in a metal at absolute zero temperature. What happens to Fermi functions when temperature increases? The sharp boundary at Fermi energy becomes smeared. Electrons slightly above the Fermi level become occupied. Classify materials into conductor, semiconductor, and insulator. Conductor means overlapping valence and conduction bands. Semiconductor means small band gap, at least 1 electron volt. Insulator means large band gap, greater than 3 electron volt. What is Meissner effect? The complete expulsion of magnetic flux from a superconductor below its critical temperature. Distinguish type 1 and type 2 superconductors. Type 1 means single critical field, perfect diamagnetism. Type 2 means two critical fields allows magnetic flux partially. That means mixed state. State the uncertainty principle. It is impossible to measure both position and momentum of a particle exactly at the same time. Delta x into delta p greater than or equal to h by 2. Why electron cannot exist inside the nucleus? If confined in a tiny nucleus, momentum uncertainty becomes extremely high. Then kinetic energy becomes extremely large, then physically impossible. Define wave function. A mathematical function psi describing the quantum state of a particle, modulus of psi square gives probability density. Write the time independent Schrodinger equation. Minus h square by 2m d square psi by dx square plus v psi is equal to E psi. What is quantum mechanical tunneling? A particle can penetrate a potential barrier even if its energy is less than the barrier height. It has no classical explanation. Define intrinsic semiconductor. A poor semiconductor where electrons and holes are generated only by thermal energy. Write the relation for intrinsic carrier concentration. Ni is equal to AT raised to 3 by 2 e raised to minus Eg by 2 kT. What is extrinsic semiconductor? A semiconductor doped with impurity atoms to increase conductivity, N-type or P-type. What is a PN junction? A junction formed by joining P-type and N-type semiconductors, creating a depletion region. Explain forward bias and reverse bias. Forward bias means decreases depletion width, allows current. Reverse bias means increases depletion width with very small leakage current. What is a rectifier? A device that converts AC to DC or half wave or full wave. Drawback of half wave rectifier. Low efficiency, uses only one half cycle of AC. What is Zener diode? State its use. A diode designed to operate in reverse breakdown used for voltage regulation. What are photodiodes? Light sensitive diodes that generate current when exposed to light. PIN and junction photodiodes. What is LED? Mention its application. A light emitting diode that emits light when forward biased, used in display screens, indicators, lighting. So let's conclude our video. We can continue our next parts on the next videos. Stay tuned. It's me Akshay. Goodbye.